over 1 million people who were survivors. And when they started telling me about their experience and I heard some of the math about what goes on around this disease, I was kind of blown away.
Luke Perry was an American actor who became a teen idol for playing Dylan McKay on the Fox TV series Beverly Hills 90210 from 1990 to 1995, and again from 1998 to 2000. He also starred as Fred Andrews on the CW series Riverdale. He had guest roles on notable shows which are Criminal Minds, Law & Order Special Victims Unit, The Simpsons, and Will and Grace. He also appeared in several films such as Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 8 Seconds, The Fifth Element, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was his final feature performance.
To be able to, when I'm out here talking about have a colonoscopy, it didn't seem right to me that I would say that, not having done one, not having had the information. Yo, Jimmy Kimmel, way to go the other night.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video.
His full name was Coy Luther Perry III, but was also known as Luke Perry. He was born on October 11, 1966, in Mansfield, Ohio, United States, making him 52 at the time of his death. He died March 4, 2019, in Burbank, California. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, or 1.765 meters. Perry was voted the biggest flirt by his classmates at Frederickstown High School. According to Perry himself, he was fond of pulling pranks. At one point when he was in school, he tried getting some of his friends out of detention by confronting the school secretary. He did so while wearing a ski mask and flashing a fake gun. Fans of Perry might have noticed a scar on his right eyebrow. Perry once explained that he got it after running into a pop machine when he was a kid. Perry won Bravo Auto Awards for Best Male TV Star for Beverly Hills 90210 in 1992, 1993, and 1994. Luke received a DVD Exclusive Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor for Attention Shoppers in 2001, and a People's Choice Award nomination for Favorite Scene-Stealing Guest Star for Law & Order Special Victims Unit in 2009. In 2015, Perry had precancerous growths removed after undergoing a colonoscopy. The experience inspired him to begin advocating for colorectal cancer testing and create a will that named Jack and Sophie as his sole beneficiaries. Perry declined the offer to be a part of the 2008 revival 90210, primarily due to his sense of loyalty towards Aaron Spelling, one of the creators of the original series, who also wasn't part of the revival. However, he maintained that he felt possessive of the character, stating that, "I'm going to be linked with him until I die. But that's actually just fine. I created Dylan McKay. He's mine." On February 27, 2019, Perry had an ischemic stroke at his Los Angeles home. He never regained consciousness, and after he suffered a second stroke, his family made the difficult decision to remove him from life support. Luke passed away on March 4, 2019, at the age of 52, and he was buried on his family's Tennessee farm in a mushroom burial suit, an eco-friendly option meant to aid in decomposition, work to neutralize toxins found in the body, and transfer nutrients to plant life. At the time of Perry's death, he had filmed 4 episodes of Riverdale that hadn't aired yet, and the show's creator, Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa, stated that every future episode of the series would be dedicated to Luke. Luke married Rachel Sharp, better known as Minnie, on November 20, 1993, and they welcomed son Jack on June 16, 1997, and daughter Sophie on June 7, 2000. Jack is a professional wrestler with All Elite Wrestling who goes by the ring name Jungle Boy. Luke and Rachel divorced in 2003. At the time of Luke's tragic death, he was engaged to marriage and family therapist Wendy Madison Bauer. The couple had been planning to wed on August 17, 2019, and after Perry's death, Bauer released a statement that said, "The past 11 and a half years with Luke were the happiest years of my life, and I'm grateful to have had that time with him."
Shannon and I were together, and it was the first time in probably 15 years or 17 years I had seen her, and it seemed like we'd only been apart for 15 minutes.
His mother, Ann, was a homemaker, and his father, Coy, was a steel worker. Luke had 2 siblings, brother Tom and sister Amy, and their parents divorced in 1972. Ann married construction worker Steve Bennett and had a daughter, Emily, with him. Coy passed away from a heart attack in 1980, and in an interview with People magazine, Perry said of his biological father, "He was violent. He was a drunk. He treated my mother very poorly." Luke attended Fredericktown High School, where he served as the school mascot, Freddie Bird. As a teenager, he had an uncredited role on the NBC series Voyagers in 1992. Luke Perry traveled to Los Angeles to start his career as an actor. He worked in construction as a paver and in other capacities, which helped him to pay off the fees for acting classes. He also spent considerable time in other cities such as Huntington Beach, Long Beach, Downey, and Paramount. He couldn't find work on any other project until 1987, when he landed the part of Ned Bates in the ABC soap opera Loving. A year later, he was cast in another soap opera, NBC's Another World. His role on Beverly Hills 90210 made Perry a teenage heartthrob in the 1990s, and the offers began to pour in. Besides the ensemble drama Scorchers, he appeared in his first leading role in a film in Terminal Bliss. Later, he appeared as Oliver Pike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a comedy horror film based on Joss Whedon's script. He co-starred with Kristy Swanson in the film. Whedon would later develop a darker and critically acclaimed television series of the same name. While most of his significant works were on television, Perry over the years also built up an impressive filmography. He played Lane Frost in 8 Seconds in 1994, Mark Penelor in Attention Shoppers in 2000, and Richard Steele in Jesse Stone Lost in Paradise. He played himself in TV shows such as The Simpsons in 1993, Johnny Bravo in 2000, and Family Guy in 2000. In Thomas Nelson's audio Bible production, The World of Promise, he portrayed Saint Stephen and Judas the Disciple. It was released in 2009. Coming to his stage career in 2001, he was cast as Brad Majors in the Broadway production of The Rocky Horror Show. He performed opposite Alison Hannigan in the London production of When Harry Met Sally in 2004. Perry's contribution to the small screen is not limited just to television shows. He's acted in many television films and miniseries, including Riot in 1997, Supernova in 2005, A Gunfighter's Pledge in 2008, and Love in Paradise in 2016.
Something you should talk to your doctor about. And a lot of people say, oh, well, you get indigestion all the time, you just have some Pepto-Bismol. And sometimes it's nothing, but sometimes it is a precursor to something more serious.
He primarily earned money through acting, voice acting, and brand endorsement deals. At the time of his death, Luke had a total net worth of $10 million. In 1998, Perry paid $967,500 for a 4,062 square foot home in the Hancock Park area of Los Angeles. He put the 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom home on the market for $2.899 million in 2015, and it sold for $2.947 million a few months later. At the time of his death, Luke lived in a San Fernando Valley home worth $2 million, which was transferred to his children from his revocable trust. Luke likely owned the following vehicles: a Porsche, a Ford Mustang, a Corvette C4. A Ferrari. A Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG.